going to show you all about markets in Melbourne. There are so many different ones, and in this particular video we're going to show you our favourites. So comment down below your favourite market in Melbourne, coming up. First up, we head to South Melbourne Market. You wouldn't know it by looking at it, but it's Melbourne's oldest continuing market starting in 1867. Today you will find all the food, fashion and crafts you can think of. There's a lot of fruit and veggies to choose from, and also craft beer and fine wines. We went to also check out the oyster bar, in which there are a few to choose from.
I'm at Oyster Bar. Actually, I've never had oysters in this place, but this time I'm gonna have it for you guys. I chose a creamy one, so the guy asked me salty one or creamy one. There's lots of lemon here. I guess you gotta just grab it and a little bit.
We'll go back in 3.
That's it. Yummy. Really, really good.
The food hall gives you plenty of options for lunch and also great places to have coffee. If you've seen our other videos, you'll know that we love Borax, and we had some in the Queen Vic Markets, but they've also got a Borax store here in South Melbourne Market. It's just as cheap, just as delicious. I'm going to try one now.
So the Borax place has 3 different flavors. One, spicy lamb, and spicy potato, and cheese and spinach. What flavor do you think I've got? Spicy potato. I know, because I'm Korean, I found any food with this color looks yummy. Spicy mashed potato. That's how I'm gonna describe it. It's good though, but it's pretty much spicy version of mashed potato. $3.50. I can't complain about this. I can't.
There's also a great selection of seafood, meat and delis. We chose to buy 4 cheeses for just $10.
There are eclectic cheese types, and I chose these 4. Mozzarella, English chili cheddar, and 2 red Leicester.
My favourite market in Melbourne has got to be Camberwell Markets, open every Sunday mornings. Here we are at the Camberwell Markets. This place is huge, and if you want to find just anything, pretty much you can find it here. You can find clothes, bric-a-brac, toys, records, lenses, just absolutely anything you can think of in your mind you can find here at Camberwell Market. It is just a really fun place to stroll around, and you'll find treasures that you didn't know you even wanted. What I love about Camberwell Markets is that you'll most definitely find some things you did not expect to find. There are so many stores and each have their own unique touches. Here you will find fashion, books, toys, electrical, and quite literally anything people can think to sell. It runs from 6:30 AM to 12:30 in the afternoon, and if you don't want to be a shopper, you also got the option to set up a store yourself there. It costs $65 for a stall, and you can also hire trestle tables and racks. It's actually a really massive market, and I will guarantee you will have so much fun there.
Don't expect food so much here. This is more like a flea market, and I already made my purchase. And this really cool leather jacket was about $20, and I'm really happy with that.
The Vic Market is the most popular market in Melbourne and is right in the heart of the city centre. It's the perfect place to pick up some souvenirs for your trip, and you'll find so many things to choose from. There's many sections to check out, including the food hall and various sheds to walk up and down. We highly recommend trying a donut from the American Donut Stand, which sells delicious jam donuts which might just be the best in Melbourne. It's a great place to go shopping for your fruit and veggies as it can be very, very cheap. You can even pick up avocados for just 50 cents, so much cheaper than a supermarket. There's a great range of seafood and meat, and again, the prices are really good and you can pick up some bargain barbecue trays. We suggest going to the winter night market also, which has such a great vibe. Now for those in the inner east, we have Prahran Market. Prahran Market is a really good place to get your fruit, veggies, meat. It's also located in the eastern suburbs in the inner east, so if you're kind of around this area, it's a bit easier than going to the CBD or somewhere else. It's quite quiet here today, which is a Tuesday, which we've come on, so definitely check it out. It's a great place to shop for specialty food, fruit and veggies, and there's a few delis selling some great cheese variations. There's a specialty nut stall selling so many different varieties and also a beautiful flower shop in the heart of the market. If vintage and retro are more your thing, then head down to East Brunswick for the Lost and Found Market. Make sure to note though that the market is changing location to Brunswick Street, Fitzroy on July 7th.
I'm pretty sure some of you might have noticed that I am a huge fan of vintage clothes, and Lost and Found Market is a great place to shop for me because they've got lots of vintage clothes. And also if you're interested in antique furniture or vinyls, definitely this is the place you should go.
Walking around the market with old school music in the background really transports you into a different era. Everything surrounding you is beautifully vintage and retro, and you will see things that take you back to your childhood. There's a lot of random things here, including records, toys, board games, and homewares. Most have an antique vibe to them, and it's a really pretty store to take a wander through. Here we are at the St Kilda Market, and we're going to check out the market stalls. It actually goes pretty far, so it's really long. Along the beach, it's a beautiful day. There's so many market stalls, and they've got souvenirs, food taste testing. Let's go for it, guys. The St Kilda Esplanade Market runs on Sundays, and the location alone makes it a must-see market here in Melbourne. Located along the foreshore with the palm trees in the background, it's a great day out in St Kilda. There's a lot of craft stores here, which is great for a unique souvenir to take home with you. There's also some food trucks and some taste testings. This has been our Markets in Melbourne video. Let us know in the comments down below, where is your favourite market in Melbourne and also around the world. And we'll see you in our next video, same time, different place. Bye guys.